From a souk in the 17th century to a family office expanding globally and soon amassing awards, Mohammad Alduaij leads from the front, driving Alea Global to a multi-business group. In this edition of Lead Talks, as he reflects on his journey, he reveals some effective business practices of managing a family business.
Alea Global Group is a single family office. Our main objective is to invest its capital into direct real estate and direct private equity globally. Real estate mainly in Kuwait and Latin America, and when it comes to private equity, we do it globally from Japan to Alea and most in between. For us, before 2008, we were an office based in Kuwait in our old souk. When I got on board, I tried to add value to myself before to the company, because I want, like, when I get up every morning and go to my office, I get excited. My first one is just to change the identity of Alea from like a silent company based in Kuwait to a global brand name. So I added a number of business activity into the group, which is like investment advisory. We have a number of clients. We help them to deploy their capital or exit from their current investment. We do also business development for companies who are looking to expand their business into other countries, from selling their product or services in other regions, or looking for affiliate, or this like it add like more dynamic to the business. So we not become only like an investment arm. We become like also a service provider. Sure, there are many challenges. First of all is culture. For instance, if I'm dealing with people from China, the culture, the business norms, the professionals is totally different from people in Iran or people in Latin America or people in the US. So studying the culture and the business norms of each country is a challenge for us. Secondly, the language. For instance, if you do want to do business in Latin America, you either have to learn to know Spanish or Portuguese. Other than that, you will not be doing business. You will not be able, because most of the people there they don't speak English. When you compare like Asian market to Latin American market, is different because, for instance, if market recession happen, the reaction of the Asian market will be totally different than the developing market in Latin America. People here are used to that. What happened, I'm going to give you an example, 2008, when the market recession hit the market, people in the Gulf region, everything was stopped because they are not used to such a recession. But people in Asia, if you come to Singapore or Hong Kong, people, they continue doing business and trading. To do the change, it needs time. So first of all, you need to believe in what you are doing, and you have the confidence that you have the capability to do it. You have to identify what's your objective, what you want to do, what you like to do, and if you define like the objective, then you have to have a plan. Without the plan, you cannot do anything. For me, I am a person more into practicing things. I learn from my mistakes. That's what I do. So whenever I have objective, I just try how to achieve my objectives, not just rely on readings. I prefer to experience by myself. I try to do like different things, like different businesses in the same time, and dealing with different clients in the same time, not be selective and like being more dedicated to one business norms. That's one of the mistakes that I did in the past, but now I learned my lesson. One more thing that I learned from my mistakes, to rely on others. For me now, whenever I want to do business in any new region, for me, like for instance, in this year we are planning to go into Mexico to do business there. For us, like before, we just like learn on people, on people research, on people due diligence, and people experience. But what we have learned, that no, we have to go there by ourselves and learn it by like on the ground. To go there, meet the people, meet the government entities, meet the investment bankers, meet like the lawyers, and try to understand the market norms, how they receive the foreign investment, and take it from there. For us, when we want to enter any new market, we go with a local partner, because that will facilitate for us a lot of things, especially in the beginning. Like first of all, language, culture, the know-how on the ground. We cannot do it by ourselves. People who are working with us, they are not employees, they are partners in the business. Even like their salaries, they pay themselves. Whatever work they do, they take a commission, and that will make them more committed to their business, more dedicated. That's the way we work with our employees. So even if there is any new development, they will be fighting to develop themselves, because they want to achieve more from experience and also like from money-wise. First of all, you need to love what you are doing. If there is no love of what you are doing, there will not be motivation, there will not be a commitment from your side. Secondly, don't compare yourself to others, because everyone has his own path. Everyone has his own success story. Everyone has his own objective in life. You need to focus on what you are doing and what you want in your life. The third thing, what I really advise, believe in change. So you have to do change for better life, that's for sure. And that expand our network globally, and also like build our brand name from being like a silent company that's just like putting money here and there, to be like a service provider active all over the world. We have built our brand name globally. Like if you go to Latin America, United States, Europe, you will hear about Corner.